Check mic check.
Mic and check.
We're checking mics.
Panzer's Picks is a lighthearted show focused on sports commentary and entertainment. At Cathedral, we do not promote or endorse any form of gambling. Our goal is to foster a fun and engaging conversation around sports while spreading joy and building community. Please enjoy the show responsibly. It is for entertainment purposes only.
One take. Everybody knows the rules.
At this point, they better know the rules.
They should. Welcome back to Johnny Mac's Coffee House, home of good coffee and good vibes, where we are brewing excellence. I'm Coach Freitag, joined by the hazelnut-fueled, statistically handsome Coach Panzer. Buckle up, PPS2E8 is live. Let's get juiced up. But before we get into Honesty Hour, we have a special message from Johnny Mac's Coffee House Chief Juice Officer, CJO, Jackson Harvey. Take it away, Jackson.
My name's Jackson Harvey, and I'm the Chief of Juice here at Johnny Mac Coffee House. This week, on Friday, tomorrow, we will be revealing the new cookie cart. It was a big hit during open house, so we bring it to you guys during office hours, and during first period, we'll be rolling around selling cash for cookies. Special promo here. If you follow us on all 3 social medias, 1 free cookie. So you can get 2 cookies for the price of 1. Come get it at Johnny Mac's.
All right, thank you, CJO Jackson Harvey. The Johnny Mac's Coffee House cookie cart makes its debut this Friday. Be on the lookout throughout the hallways. Now let's hop into Honesty Hour, Panzer. Scoreboard check. Panzer went 2-2 last week. That's 50%. And 50% means half the time you win every time. So the streak lives. Statistics powered by hazelnut decaf and selective memory. Hashtag never lost. Panzer, how are we feeling about last week's open house extravaganza pick week?
Obviously, the 2 wins are great. Seminoles losing to the Hurricanes was a heart bet. Love the Seminoles, and Hurricanes are a good team this year. And I thought the Raiders might have a chance, but how about those Colts absolutely dominating Las Vegas? They're legit.
Love the Colts. All right.
Mathematically confirmed.
Mathematically confirmed. Good Honesty Hour. All right, let's jump into this week's slate. We're going to start it off with an Indiana game, as always. We got the best team in North America, the Purdue Boilermakers, versus the Minnesota Gophers. Boiler up or row the boat? Who is Panzer picking?
Purdue has lost 3 in a row after starting the season with 2 wins. They've been in every game this season, though. And Minnesota's been inconsistent. The loss at Ohio State makes sense, but they lost to Cal, at Cal. This will be a close game. And if Purdue were at home, I'd pick the Boilers. But Minnesota is 3-0 at home. Look for the Gophers to edge out the Boilers on Saturday night.
Dang, man. All right, Big Ten game. This week we got a ranked game, Ohio State versus Illinois. Buckeye horsepower versus Illini grit. Who is Panzer picking?
After a humbling loss to IU, the Illini have rattled off 2 back-to-back wins in the Big Ten. Ohio State has looked every bit the defending national champion at 5-0, and they haven't been challenged since week 1 at Texas. Illinois is a good team, but Ohio State is a great one. Ohio State will cruise to victory in Illinois.
Ooh, Ohio State.
Sorry, Coach Bradlow.
Moving on to our big game this week, we've got Indiana versus Oregon. Hoosier Hopes meets West Coast Warp Speed. Will the Hoosiers be able to make the time zone travel and get a dub in Eugene? Who is Panzer picking?
This is the only game that Coach Ignetti has yet to win in his brief tenure in Bloomington. A top-tier opponent on the road. Oregon was thought to have been tested at Happy Valley, but then Penn State turned into a pumpkin versus UCLA. So that win may be an illusion. Can IU go into Eugene, Autzen Stadium, and win on Saturday afternoon? Ohana means family. Mendoza and the Hoosiers will win a shootout on Saturday.
Never go against the family.
Never.
Michael Corleone.
Never.
Random game this week. We've got a shout out to Cathedral alum Huddy Miller. Plays for Toledo. We've got Toledo versus Bowling Green. MAC action under the lights. Rockets versus Falcons. Who are we picking?
After a shocking loss to Western Michigan, shout out Brendan Wooten, Toledo got back on the winning track versus Akron. Huddy Miller contributed to the Rocket squad and had a kickoff return versus the Zips.
SWAT.
He returned the ball versus the Zips.
SWAT.
The Bowling Green Falcons have lost 2 in a row, an ACC loss and a MAC loss. Look for Toledo to add another loss to the Falcon record.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Go. All right, this week's Panzer Parlay. We've got the Minnesota Gophers, Ohio State, Indiana, and Toledo. The Panzer Parlay comes out to plus 548. Plus 548. We like those odds. Never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost. All right. Before we call it a day, we're going to do our O'Hara Pick'em Challenge, sponsored by the Cathedral Pick'em League, who is just led by Coach O'Hara. He's the man. All right. This week, our O'Hara Pick'em Challenge is Caleb Williams, the quarterback for the Bears.
The Bears.
How many passing yards will he have versus the Commanders? What's the number?
Caleb Williams, colossal disappointment as a quarterback. He'll have 187 yards passing versus
that's
the Washington
187.
Commanders. 187.
187. All right, that's PPS2E8. Mid-season momentum. Big thanks to Johnny Mac's Coffee House and our student crew behind the camera for making us look good. As always, have fun, keep it clean, let's go to the moon. And Coach Panzer has
Never lost.